This is a Power Wheel. And in fact, it's my niece's Power Wheel. But I have taken it for a very important reason. I want to make it go faster. This is our initial speed test.
This is grass.
Yeah, but still. That might be enjoyable for a 4 to 5 year old, but Lily's about to turn 6, so it clearly needs to go faster. We're gonna try the laziest way to speed this thing up first. The lazy way is to just switch the battery. 6-volt battery in it. We're gonna try a 12-volt, and if that doesn't cut it, we'll go to 24 volts. The easiest way to hook this up is just to steal the connector. We got the stock connector hooked to the 12-volt battery. Oh, it actually fits. Don't blow up. Let's do a road test.
Lot back there.
All right, gun it. That was a fun little test, but that's not the way we're going to permanently fix this. Because even with just that was probably 2 minutes of driving. This motor has gotten super hot, and even the little relays in here, you can feel they're hot. We're going to disassemble everything, and we're going to do it in such a way we can put it back together if our plan doesn't work. I think these things just kind of pry off of here. Yeah. Hopefully that goes, oh, it was like a little cotter pin. And the wheel just comes off. Yeah, like a real car. There we go. That's the motor unit. So there's like this little gear housing. Oh my God, it's just like, look at that. It was barely even in there. I guess they want to put these together as quick and cheap as possible. There, look. If I could find either a motor to fit in here or this whole new gear unit, we can switch this thing. All this thing is this motor with the gear unit, and then that's the controller, which takes the signal from the pedal, which is, it's not a potentiometer. It's literally just on or off. Oh, look at that. Hey, get this middle one up. I was doing some research. And I realized they sell these pre-made Power Wheel gearboxes in 6, 12, 18, and 24 volt. So I ordered the 24 volt motor, and I ordered the 24 volt controller that came with a built-in potentiometer. This is on and off. This is forward and reverse. I want to be able to use these on the new controller. Oh, look at that. Oh! Now do it pop. Steering wheel on-off switch. Here's my little test setup. This is the motor off the current one, so it's the slow motor. Here's the rocker switch. This does not turn it on or off. This one is the potentiometer, so if you click it on, it shows 0, and it'll show you how much power is going through up to 100%. So let's leave it on 0. We'll switch it to one of these direct. You start spinning that, start spinning. So you switch to the other direction, and it goes the other way. It goes same speed. So what I need to see is if I take these 3 plugs, put them into the back of here, will it function the same as what just happened? So in theory, it should still cut on. If I reverse it, it should go the other way. Did it? I wasn't paying attention. Well, no. Haha! Good to know, good to know. So that's possible. The next step, let's work on this potentiometer. I actually took this thing apart, and I did a couple of things. The 3-way switch plugged into here. And what I did, I connected those wires to these little white ones. 3-way switch now goes to the forward reverse lever. The other thing I did, so the potentiometer, tore this thing apart, and it works 2 ways. There's one plug right here. See this, how there's 2 plugs down there? The 2 one was this bottom one, and that's just the on-off switch. And what I did is I actually tied those into the on-off switch for the Power Wheel. So I'm gonna plug that into here. I got a new motor. This one literally looks exactly the same as the other one, except it says 24 volt instead of 6 volt. I maybe could just push 24 volts through this and get the same result, but I don't know. Might as well do it the right way. Let's go ahead and hook the motor up and let's see if all this stuff works. Oh, that's the other thing I did. On the potentiometer, the top 3, I cut that connector off and I wired it into this little foot pedal. So it's got 3 too, but I'm going to show you the issue. But I have not, I tried it all with the old motor, but not with the new motor. Turn it on. See, that's the problem. This potentiometer automatically has it at like whatever 15 is. I mean, it works, but like as soon as it's on, it's going. I can't have that. I'm going to try something very simple first. If this is just a straight connection, then covering up the bottom port of that should keep it from connecting in the rest position. Let's see if that does anything. So if it does, when I turn this on, nothing should happen. All right, that's what I was worried about. So I think it's a magnet. I took the screws out of there, so that flipped out of the way. So it is literally like that. It's just got to be a magnet, right? How do you test it? Yeah. All right, so that's a magnet. There's this little resistor right here. It needs to be further away from that. Like maybe the less it can ever get to is it going 14%. I'm going to try to pick up this resistor a little bit. Oh, look, it's moving. Oh, look, it actually came up a little bit. Maybe I can connect all these and just burn it out. That would be nice. All right, look, I pulled that up. If that did anything, then when I turn this on, it's higher. It was at 14, and now it's at 16, so I've made it worse. Okay, now it's nowhere near it. So now if it still turns on, I know I can't fix it. So basically, it's never going to do it. I drilled a hole in this pedal, and I inserted this button into it. But what the button does is it interrupts the green wire. It's not complete. Okay, let's turn it on. Power's on. See what's happening. When I push the button, it should instantly go up to 15 or 14. I don't know why it zooms when I let go. It gives you a little burst when you, all right, but push that down. Then it comes to a stop. Your foot basically touches that pedal and starts going. So if you expect, so don't expect to stop quick, but, oh no, I gotta stop. Ah! And then you, so if you're trying to dodge a squirrel, like you're just going along, there's a squirrel, don't hit it. And you get an extra little boost to run it over at the very end, but you still can. Ta-da. All right, let's get this thing back together. That's gonna go in there. Slidey, slidey. It's in the wheel. Ooh. And then I just have to get that little cotter pin in. Little washer. Like a glove. We got to get this pedal off of here because I had to try to fit the new one. I think you just push it in here. But I need something to push it with. Where's my screwdriver? Yep. Ha-ha. Can you see? Then those little things come off and that pushes through there. Now the $1 million question. Will my new pedal slot easily into that spot? Oh my God, it's going to be perfect. Okay, so how do you make that stay there? What I did was just drill 2 holes through the front. You got to be careful. You got to be careful where you drill the holes though, because that's where the electronics go through. I drilled the holes first through the pedal, and I flipped it around and then drilled through that into the car. And see, there's they are on that side. These are the connectors that originally went to the pedal. I'm just going to cable tie them back here. So that way, if we ever put it back together, everything's right here. Like if she does a wheelie or launches herself over some ramps. And her parents don't think she's responsible enough for the speed. I have this shrink wrap stuff from another project I did. That can hold that together. I wonder if there's a way you're supposed to do this, like work from the inside to the outside or something. Guys, I bought a leaf. That's gonna be in another video. You know how all these people are doing these videos where they're like stripping down a Tesla? Well, I don't have enough money for that. But I can strip down a leaf, see if it's better than a golf cart. Okay, this is the front. See? That's where I've decided the battery needs to go. I think I'm just gonna like rivet these little straps into place. Hold on, I'm being interrupted. Yes, child. You might can help. Man. I just poked it all through there because I couldn't reach. We're going with a big old flat thing. Strap, rivet,
Wash.
aluminum. What you have to do is hold all that even.
You're good. Squeeze.
Squeeze. Pull that tight. That's through there. Another one of these little plates. And then that's got to go through that hole. Oh, look, it worked. The problem is I can't get to the other side of the plastic. So if the plastic's not strong enough to hold the rivet, it's not going to work. Okay, I'm gonna do the other side and then strap this one across yonder. And then I just have to figure out where to put the charging port. All right, that's gonna go there. Honestly, I'm probably gonna be super lazy with this and just cable tie it to these straps. Rivet didn't work back there because the gun couldn't get close enough, so it's just a little metal screw. But the key is the zip tie. I'm gonna make sure this thing does what it's supposed to. Guess what? Didn't work like I wanted it to. I can't have this on the same switch. It was doing some funky stuff. You know how it was doing the weird pedal thing where it was zooming a little bit? That was a much bigger issue when it was all together. I did not run over my child with the cart. She's operating the button. So now the switch off the pedal is actually the power switch. She's gonna push the little button on the pedal.
Right now?
Yeah, go ahead. All right, now push the pedal and the button. Now let go of everything. Perfect. So that's how it's gonna work. When you first push the button, it'll start going. So that's your ease into it mode. And then you can cram it down. And it's done. That's what I'm calling cable management, just a bunch of cable ties. I did put the charger in right in front, like a fancy Nissan Leaf. So let's see. Then her radio still works. This should, in theory, turn it on. Is that all the way? Is it easy to do the double button pedal? Like as soon as... Whoa. All right, hold on, another car. Street test. All right, gun it. All right, that's pretty good. I mean, it's not gonna like break any land speed records, but it's definitely better. All right, this is the true test to see if we've improved the Power Wheel. Is it faster? Is it faster? And now you can control the speed.
Now go down the straights and see how fast you can go.
All right, is it better? All right, guys, I'm gonna consider this project a success. We did upgrade the performance within the parameters of the challenge. The Power Wheel is now faster, but not so fast that it isn't safe for a child. We've gained variable speed control, so you can do soft start and actually manage how fast you're going with the pedal. We did not lose any of the built-in functions. We still got the horn, still has the radio, all that good stuff that she enjoys. And in the future, if we want to, with the way this thing is designed, we could easily add a second motor and make this thing dual motor, which would increase traction and increase power a little bit. If you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. It really does help the channel grow. Leave a comment. If you guys know anything I did wrong, anything I could have done better to improve it, if you know a better potentiometer pedal I could get, so I didn't have to rig it to get it to do the full start and stop like I did, that would be great. But check out our other videos and join us next week for more projects.